is nothing like having a good tight end because, you know why? Because he's close to you. So it doesn't take great skill to throw the ball 5 or 6 yards from where you're at to a tight end who can catch it nowadays, and not only just catch the ball, get you about 10 or 15 extra yards running with it.
And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled. Right at the 20. Williams lined up in a single back formation. First down at the 20. Finds his mark. Gains 5.
He is one of the most dangerous wideouts in the game, Sammy Watkins.
Well, in 2014, he learned a lot about the NFL and how to be a better wide receiver. Look out, this guy is going to be awesome this year.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Ready, blue 45, blue, go. Green 90, green 90.
Woods with the catch.
The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
And Williams is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
This defensive front has been the talk all week long. And Phil, we met with them in our production meetings this week. They know they'll have a chance to get to the quarterback today.
The Bills all bunched up here as they get set at the line. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The Vikings lined up in the nickel. They'll go shotgun here. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Here we go. Green 39, green 39.
2nd down and 10.
Williams got it on the handoff. Picks up maybe 3.
Well, when you're going to run the football, if that's your objective, you cannot get frustrated by short runs. You know that it's going to build itself as the game goes along, so keep trying it.
3rd down now. The Bills line up, split backfield.
Here we go. Green 90.
They go screen with Jackson. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
It's 3rd down, Jim. You expect the team to throw the football down the field past the chains to get the first down. No, they catch them off guard. They throw a screen pass, nice execution, and they get the first down.
First down at the 39. Ball is out, and it's a takeaway. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
What a deflating play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. That makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen.
The Vikings ready to kick it away.
Goodwin's going to test the coverage this time.
Well, a lot of good things happen on both sides of football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown. Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
And he's taken down.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback, when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks. You don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
Second down.
The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense.
Matt Castle with the long throw.
This is third down. Castle's lined up. Two tight ends set.
Knocked down as he fires it.
What did their defensive coordinators say to us on Friday, Phil? Something like third down is where we need to win this football game. He's got to be pleased with what he's seen so far.
Absolutely. They love it. Third down defense is what it's all about in the NFL. And the defense came through that time with a nice stop.
The play to an end.
Well, returning punts is a tough job. It's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
Got it on the screen. Brown's in on the tackle.
Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today.
Second down, even after the completion. Kyle Rudolph with the reception. Rudolph's met at the 44.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL, but a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
First down here.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Peterson. And that's Lawson in on the stop. As we set now the defensive starters out of South Carolina, former first-round pick Stephon Gilmore.
Every NFL team needs about 3 or 4 cover corners, and there's no doubt Gilmore is a very good cover corner.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
And it's on target with Kyle Rudolph. Coming to the line at the 45. Peterson, solo back set. First down at the 45. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
Peterson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Takes another handoff. Space to work.
Takes it the distance for the touchdown.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block, and a long touchdown run.
And the point after is good. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff.
Harvin on the return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Bills offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
First down at the 29. Newman with the interception.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Loss of a couple that time. Peterson, solo back set.
You ready? Ready? Force!
Just a quick drop back.
And the catch is made by Rudolph.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. 2nd down coming up. Press coverage all the way.
Peterson's handed the football. Gilmore's the one who made the big stop.
The Bills' defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
On the way, 3rd down.
The Vikings need to get to the 43 to pick up a first.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Johnson with the grab. Ball is out.
Makes contact with the down player, and that's where the play comes to an end.
You have a lot of times a coach, they'll put up with one fumble, but after that, your rear end might be on that bench. So learn from it and don't do it again. Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
That's a ball that should have been caught.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
2nd and 10 coming up. Bryce Brown is in the backfield. Wearing it out. The ball is knocked out.
Well, Jim, now it's time. Even though it's 3rd and long, you can't be over there, playing it safe. That has not worked for you. Time to call a play, take a chance, and get that football down the field.
It'll be 3rd down. The Vikings defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Throws the pass. And the catch is made by Percy Harvin. The Bills will attempt to carry over that momentum after that huge play before the end of the 1st. Coming to the line at the 32.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Set up now at the 32. The Vikings defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Manuel from the gun. Intercepted. Tackles made.
Barr is such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
The Vikings will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with him this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you the players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not what we're seeing out there. I know this. Next week in practice, there's going to be a lot of drills about hanging on to the football.
Second down following the run. 2 tight ends on the field here. Adrian Peterson takes the football. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line.
Hard to get these plays nowadays in the NFL. 2nd and short, the defense sails out because they are expecting run. Well, it's a run that time by the offense and nowhere to go.
3rd and 1 coming up.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson.
The Vikings lined up, bunch formation. 1st and 10. Handoff. He's got a wide open alley. And he's brought to the ground.
When you're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Coming to the line at the 18.
1st down following the long play.
Will go ground. And gains maybe 4.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Bridgewater will have it in the pistol.
2nd down and 7.
Over the middle and incomplete that time.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Third down on the way.
The Vikings with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before third down.
Now looking at third down.
The Vikings come out with a split backfield. Bridgewater's going to take it from the gun. It's intercepted.
No one's going to get him now. The 30, the 20, the 10. He's brought to a halt.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
The next snap will come from the 2-yard line.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
First and goal to go from the 2.
Coles is all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down coming up.
The Vikings defense now is going to go nickel.
And they're all over him for the sack.
How about the defense on that play? They were not fooled. They see the pass coming. They get the penetration. They get to the quarterback quick. And that's a big sack down near the goal line.
Loss of 3 on the play.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Third and goal from the 10.
Looking across the middle.
He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Should be an easy one here. The kick is good.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
Patterson will test the coverage. And he's met head on right there at the 20.
The Vikings offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Williams is all over the ball carrier.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Vikings come to the line with a bunch set.
Second down and a long way to go.
Peterson, right side. And that's a gain of maybe 5. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. Third and 9 coming up. The Vikings get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Bridgewater's got it in the gun. And the pass is complete to Wallace. And Wallace tackled down at the 50.
What a nice throw and catch that time, but here it just shows you why you want to have a lot of speed on the defensive side. So when you make a mistake, what do? You make up for it by chasing the player down from behind and making the tackle.
Coming to the line at the 50.
Here's the first snap after the big play. They're setting up screen. McKinnon has the catch.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation.
With the contact, the ball comes out. 2-minute warning. The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And Wallace can't hold on that time.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
They're in punting formation. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner.
The Bills put some points on the board on the previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
Percy Harvin has the catch. Harvin's tackled down at the 17.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4.
Clay with the reception. That's a gain of 10. That's his first reception today.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
First down at the 27. Did not get both feet down.
The Bills need to be able to pass the football to stay in this game, and they've had no success so far. Manuel, such a crucial part of this offense, and he's so competitive. What are you looking for the rest of the way here, Phil?
I tell you what I think, Jim. I think he needs a little more protection. Give him some more time so he can find those guys and get the rhythm of passing the football down the field back. So if the offensive line picks up what they're doing, that is really going to improve the play of the quarterback. Every quarterback hates a situation like this. You're down the football game, and you got 3rd and long, but you must be thinking, don't turn it over. So don't force the situation by trying to throw one in there in tight coverage. If they're not open, throw it short.
It's 3rd down coming up.
Manuel set in the pistol.
Very nearly intercepted.
The Bills put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Sherrills from the 21. Williams there to make the stop. And a run back of about 8. The Vikings didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but, man, that was pretty easy.
Second down here after that run play.
Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out, this could be a blitz.
The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, the second half is underway. And now Patterson gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Vikings take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
Let's go. Right lane. Right lane.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. And pick up about 4.
Peterson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
It's now second down.
The grab is made by Rudolph.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he could catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target, good yardage, just short of the first down.
Third and 2 coming up.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
The Vikings take it from the 33. Out of the eye, it's Peterson.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
First down at the 36. Peterson up the middle.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Again, they'll lean on him.
And that'll gain just a few yards.
He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
After that last carry, it's third and 3.
Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And there's a drop.
The Vikings will second-guess that play call. That time on third short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's fourth down.
Touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Bills talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Incomplete as Manuel is off target on that pass. The Bills have a tough road ahead of them. Manuel's just been awful to this point.
Wow, he has been shaky. There's no doubt about it. Pass protection is there. The receivers look pretty sharp running down the field, but he's not accurate. And when you're not accurate, you lose confidence. They just got to find a way to get him back.
2nd and 10.
He'll throw it over the middle. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
That's a good job by the receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Third and 5 coming up. McCoy, solo, back set. The Bills will take the snap from the 25. Sammy Watkins has the ball. First down on the way. The Vikings go with the dime formation here on defense. The Bills get a first down.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
It's first down as they head to the line. And Williams is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. The Bills now move the chains.
Sometimes they tell the receiver just to go long, run a fly route, run a 9 route, because that means straight ahead, or a streak. Show the speed that you have and get it done.
Manuel is now completed 4 in a row.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
And there's Clay. That's a touchdown, and that tightens things up. Midway through the third, and a touchdown for this team that helps them chip away at what once was a very big lead, Phil.
Boy, sorry to interrupt you there, Jim, but that was critical for the football team to find a way to score by doing that. Now it changes the strategy for the offense and the defense.
Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
They failed to convert on the 2-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6.
Patterson's got it. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative, get the defense off guard, make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
Peterson's in the backfield, single back set. The Vikings will take the snap from the 25. Finds his mark. Finds a little seam.
The Vikings coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off bounds, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
And here we have second down.
He's hit as he throws it. The offense needs 2 yards here on third down following the incompletion.
Let's go. 190. 190.
Peterson. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
The Vikings offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
Peterson's taking the handoff.
This will be second down.
He'll get it again. Peterson, right side. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
Well, not many yards get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
Third down.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Hughes wraps up the quarterback.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's third down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
Thompson's got it now. That picks up 11.
The Bills ready to get this drive started. The last time they had it, Phil, it was a touchdown, and they got all the way to the end zone mainly through the air.
Yeah, they did it through the air. They got good protection. You know, we love what the quarterback is doing, but how about the wide receivers and everybody catching the football, separating from the defender, and they're getting some easy throw and catches out there.
The Bills have it at the 34. And it's swatted away.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Second down and 10.
Makes the catch in open space.
The Bills just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Manuel's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
Here's the football marked at the 47.
Manuel's lining up in the pistol.
First and 10.
He's wide open for the grab. Watkins is marked down at the 27. That's reception number 2 for him. Heading to the fourth quarter, and Phil Simms, these offenses have been held in check so far. Do you expect that to continue?
Oh, absolutely. We've seen so much here so far. In other words, defenses have kind of dominated the play, so there's no reason to think that all of a sudden these offenses are going to turn things around. And, hey, I think whichever defense comes up with the big play is the one that's going to win this game.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter.
The Bills look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Almost intercepted.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in a position like this, you can knock it down.
Breaking huddle at the 8-yard line. Second and goal from the 8. Makes the catch. That's a gain of 6.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
Third and goal to go from the 2. Touchdown, Bills. And they've got an early fourth quarter lead after that touchdown.
Yeah, I know it's early in the fourth quarter, but that is a big deal. When you talk about the fourth quarter, that's when players start looking at the clock and how much time is left in the game. And, of course, that goes without saying, so do coaches. Decision. I think we're going to see more two-point conversions in the league this year than ever before, because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Vikings bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you've got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
Peterson, solo back set. The Vikings snap it at the 26. The defense gets the sack.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. Looking long to Mike Wallace. And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
It's not always about being safe on third and long. Every coordinator has a group of plays that they like on 3rd and 15 plus. So it could be seams, double moves, plays where you catch the defense by surprise and you can pick up a very tough first down situation.
3rd down now. The Bills come out in a dime package. The corners retreating.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions. Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run, but how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
What a place to start for the offense.
The Bills take it from the 38. Looking long. The football is at the 38.
Second and 10. Throws the pass. That's a gain of 8.
If it was me, I would cover the short receivers and force this guy to throw it down the field. You're behind by a few points. You got to try and force the issue.
This is third down.
Williams got it. Screen. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
He'll try this one from 51. The kick, it's through there. The kick is good.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
The Vikings just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The Bills lined up in the nickel.
First down at the 21. Adrian Peterson takes the football. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays while you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
Second down here. Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson. Gilmore's there to make the tackle.
The Vikings did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Peterson lines up in the backfield. Time's running out of this one, midway through the fourth.
Second down coming up.
Let's go. Move the play. Move the play.
Up in the air and comes down with the catch.
The Vikings, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. Second down with only 2.5 minutes left in the game.
Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock.
Peterson's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Time for the hurry-up offense. Time is beginning to fade, but the quarterback knows his team still has a chance. He must produce something. Mario Williams in on the quarterback.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Fourth and 9, and the offense trots back onto the field. They're going to go for it. Crucial play here. Fourth down on the way. The Vikings turn the ball over on downs. Bridgewater's
Unable to come through on 4th down. And with that failed possession, they may wind up walking out of here today wondering what could have been.
They're going to be so disappointed because all year long in these type of situations, they have been very good. But that was just, it was not meant to be, and they couldn't come through in 4th down.
I am shocked they were unable to convert.
double tight end formation. Tight ends in motion here. 1st down at the 39. Charles Clay has the catch. And that's a gain of 10. The Bills are in front thanks to their quarterback. Manuel's done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart, making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down. Watkins got it on a pass that had some heat. He's taken down at the 35.
They can't give up the 1st down. They make a safe call, and they let the offense get the 1st down. That probably seals the game.
Manuel's now completed 4 in a row. The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense. Staying with the passing game on 1st down. It's Watkins with the catch. Watkins is marked down after a gain of 9. 6th catch today so far.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
Williams is lined up as the single back. The Bills snap it up at the 26. On the receiving end, it's Harvin.